Well, it's been a heck of a day. Let's just say I started with the torque converter. I realized I need washers because you have to line up the belt. Both pulleys have to line up properly, so sometimes you have to use washers to pull this first main drive belt out to line up with the back one. I should have took some more videos, but I didn't. But I'm going to go over some things that you might want to know next time anytime you start to do this stuff. First off, you have to trim. You have to trim this plastic all the way down to clear the chain. See how I cut that out? I had to cut my chain guard so it didn't bump into that. My risers worked out well. See my risers? My risers worked out really well. Got all that hooked up. Got my gas tank back on. I had to take the cover off of this to make that fit. I had to take the gas tank off to put the gas tank on. Now I can put it back on after effect, but it wouldn't fit with it there because it's raised up. Whew. Got my chain on. Chain is really nice. Just got a little bit of play, just enough, I'd imagine. Brand new chain, brand new motor, brand new torque converter. Got my throttle cable. My Mikuni carb. I've got some fancy fuel line. I haven't hooked up my throttle yet though, and then they got the two drains. These are fuel drains. I got them running at the bottom. A couple zip ties holding together. Let's see, what else is there? Get ready to put it down on the ground. But as I was saying before I got so rudely interrupted by the wife. Actually, she's going to get us some dinner. The Cooney's on here. This is all hooked up. I'll be amazed when I put gas in it if this thing runs. Just because this is my first time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably put the gas tank back on it. I'll probably wait till after I'm done filling with fuel, make sure everything runs. Put the seat on it. I'm gonna pull it down here tomorrow. I'm gonna put the handlebars on it and put the throttle cable on it. Like I said, what I was able to do was the motor was pushed up as far as it could go. You can see it was almost touching, the valve cover was almost touching there. So it wasn't a whole lot of room when you jacked it up. But there's a lot of room on the adjustment, so you just loosen the bolt, the through bolt for the wheel, and tighten these down, and it pulls the wheel back, which tightened the chain up, which is a good thing. So now all that's tightened up and all that's well. I'm going to be getting me a new pipe because the one I bought doesn't fit. Came with a stage 1 kit for the Predator, but apparently it was the wrong pipe. I guess it wasn't necessarily for this mini bike. But anyway, that's where we're at today. That's as far as we've gotten. When I get it all running and hooked up right, then I'm going to take the fenders off. I'm going to take the forks off. Or probably leave the forks on it, but I'm taking the fenders off and the gas tank. Wherever that thing is, I'll set it somewhere. We're going to paint all that. See how this Mikuni runs. See how this motor runs. Hope that the valve lash is all set right. At least I'll be able to get to it if I need to. That's not too tough to get in there with my hands. Like, that's one good thing about having small hands is work like this. Any other time, it's not really good. But anyway, that doesn't mean nothing. But I got chain guard on there. Like I said, I had to trim it. I had to trim that. Got the bolts in here. That's set up pretty good. That makes it safe so I don't get hurt. I got new foot pegs and new handlebars. I got mirrors for this. I got some things going on. It's going to be really neat. Thanks for staying around and watching this build. Like I said, after I get this one done, we'll be moving on to another style. Thanks for watching and have a great day, guys.